When I lived in the monastery, we were expected to rise before the sun, chant before the world had begun to stir, and spend our days in deep study or service. And yet, even though our days were simple, they felt astonishingly full. It was the first time in my life I realized productivity is not about cramming tasks into every hour. Productivity is about learning how not to waste your life. You see, most of us confuse busyness with progress. We chase deadlines, tick boxes, and rush from one task to another, only to collapse at night wondering where our day truly went. In the monastery, the question was different. Did I live today with presence? Because a day lived with presence produces more value than a week lived in distraction. Let me share a truth that feels almost illegal in today's world. If you cut out distraction, you will already be more productive than 90% of people. One of my teachers once told me, "The sharpest blade cannot cut if it trembles." Likewise, your mind cannot create if it is always shaking from notifications, comparison, and noise. Instead of asking, "How can I do more?" ask, "What is worth doing at all?" I remember a young student in the monastery who wanted to learn 10 languages at once, master scriptures, and serve in every role. The elder monk smiled and said, "You can walk 10 paths halfway or one path fully. Which one will lead you home?" Productivity is not about multiplying your actions. It is about multiplying your impact by focusing. So here is a practice you can try today. Before you begin your work, pause and breathe. Ask yourself, if today were my last day, which task would still matter? Then begin with that one. What happens is remarkable. When you prioritize with this kind of honesty, the rest of your day begins to align around what actually matters, and the feeling of wasting time disappears. True productivity should feel light, not heavy. It should leave you with energy, not exhaustion. When your mind is clear, when your focus is sharp, when your actions flow from intention, that is when life begins to feel abundant. That is when your productivity feels almost unfair to the restless world around you. My friend, your time is your most sacred gift. Guard it with care, direct it with wisdom, and use it to build a life you don't need to escape from. That is the monk's secret to productivity, and now it can be yours.